Hello, dear Libra. How are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you for joining me here on the June reading, the June general and love reading, June of 2022. Okay, let's see what is going to show up for you generally and in love. We see what will pick up on your reading. Remember, this is a general reading. It's for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node in Libra. So if you are familiar with your own birth chart and your North Node, which is your destiny, is in another sign, then go and check that sign out as well. So, dear Libra, we're just coming out of Ace of Swords, victory, wisdom, and severing ties with anything that is not meant for you anymore. We're coming out of a Mercury retrograde. Some sort of a truth will be revealed to you. Okay, you will have some clarity. The Ace of Swords is a potential, it's a gift from the divine. What is it that you're needing to let go of? Remember that making space in our lives, as the South Node is in Scorpio. We've just had a lunar eclipse mid-May, which is we're needing to cut away anything that's sort of holding us back from this new cycle. There's decisions pending with Mercury retrograding in Taurus and in Gemini. Now you and Taurus share the same ruling planet, Venus, and Venus is stepping into Taurus, so it's going to be positive for you, obviously, as she's in a comfortable zone there. Let's see what's going on for you, as there's a lot of Aries energy right now, which is for you. There's great power pertaining to other people. So people you deal with are romantically connected, family, co-workers, anything like that. That's where the power is. So there's great power within your relationship house. And if you are dealing with someone right now, if this is for you, you're watching this for a romantic connection, then there's very positive vibes, energies with Jupiter and Mars in your opposite sign. Okay, so help is coming from others as well. Jupiter can be a teacher, can be a masculine. Mars is masculine. So for Libra, dear Spirit, what's going on in the month of June? I will be extending this reading. If you are interested and this is your story, you can get the links beneath the video in the description box below. Let's see what the focal point is. June. Judgment. This is Scorpio energy. Pluto. Something is needing or wanting to resurrect. This is like second chances. It could be a critical moment in your life. You're needing to heed the call. It's a time of resurrection for you. This could also be aid, help coming through from others, from spirit, from the divine. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio or you've just been going through that purging process of letting go of anything karmic in your life, something that's run its course, it's done. It's a done deal, right? Because we've been, dealing with the eclipses on Taurus Scorpio axis. And some of you may also have some planets in Scorpio, which will be very important for you. Where there's been no value, no security, you are shedding, you're letting go of a past situation. This could also be, particularly for some of you, could be in relationship where there's been no value, you haven't been valued, or there's been no support from a partner, let's say. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, the Emperor, Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign, I suppose. Could be a Scorpio, right? Could be a water sign, could be anyone. Someone who tries to hold on to control, to be controlling. It could be in a good way or in a bad way, but we'll see. I mean, the Emperor is, as an energy, it's all about stability and a sense of security. I don't know if this is someone else in your life. I feel it's someone else. I feel that you are the Queen of Wands. That's, I have to go with what my higher self is telling me. So I see you as the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, Leo is very strong. So it could also be another Leo. I mean, I don't know obviously your rising sign. I don't know your moon placement. You could have, for instance, you could have something in Leo. You could have your North Node, let's say, in Leo, for instance. You've got double Leo energies here with a Strength card. Seven of Swords, and it's connected to the Emperor. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are letting go of an Emperor, someone that did the dirty on you, where relationships are concerned. Maybe also did the dirty on you, I'm afraid to say, with a fire sign. Could be a Leo. Oh, wow. Wow. If that is the case, if this is what you are letting go of, a person, we've got the Three of Cups here. Could be a love triangle. Could be, this Emperor going out and having a wonderful time. It could be a past partner of yours as well. You could share children with this Emperor, for instance. But I see the Nine of Pentacles here, which shows self-sufficiency and, I know my worth and I'm single now and able to pursue another new relationship, possibly. Now, of course, this Emperor could also have strong air in their chart. Some of you maybe felt bound in a situation, felt blocked, or didn't have the power. I mean, if we look at power struggles here, between the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, obviously the Emperor has got the upper hand. Not to say that she's not powerful. Queen of Wands is very powerful. And it looks here as though you've been very patient. Maybe you've been trying to, I don't know, maybe give this person a second chance. But with the Seven of Swords here, and then the card of independent energies of the Nine of Pentacles, it's as though someone tried to put one over you. So try and trick you, let's say, but in the end you win. You are the one that comes out the victor in the end here, with the Two of Cups here. And I don't know, possibly if there's a second chance with a past person, because Mercury retrograde does bring situations and people from the past. I don't know, a secretive connection, someone that you were attracted to could be returning to your life with the Judgment. There were sort of boundaries and there were blockages before. Because the Seven of Swords, yes, is the stealth card. It's the thief. But in this deck here, we see him almost at the top of that mountain. So possibly getting to the top of their game. And it is a card of intelligence. And we also see the single person here, someone that was bound in a difficult situation. They felt blocked, or this was their perception. They were waiting for help coming through from Spirit and the Divine. Patient for second chances. And the Strength card, of course, does speak to having the power from, the power from within and our higher self, knowing that we can manage a situation. And it does speak to trust. It does speak to working together, collaborating with someone, or a very strong sexual connection. We've got, let's say, if we look at the, 9-card spread, we can also look at this line here as the future, possible future, which shows great desire, having, being on top of a situation, and the Two of Cups, and coming into some sort of an agreement, even if this is work situated, because we see the Queen of Wands, right, which is all about vocation. And the Emperor, of course, is someone that could be an entrepreneur. This is their own business. This could be a partnership, or this could be just a work situation. But there's some sort of an agreement. I see a lot of patience from you, or trusting and feeling confident that you will have a second chance. And feeling abundant here. I mean, this is, yes, this is like feeling satisfied with your money situations. Intelligently, right? Winning over. There's competitive energies here with the Three of Cups I get. So whatever this situation is, there's some sort of an agreement, and let's drink to this. Let's celebrate this. Are you celebrating your freedom? Are you going it alone within a business? Possibly. And we've got the moon here, and the moon does speak to fears, the unknown, psychic abilities as well. Six of Swords. So we've got the moon twice, so it's got a lot to do. The moon for me is the home. It's the home. It's matters to do with the past, the mother, your emotional well-being or happiness, or have you been happy? Have you felt safe and secure in where you're residing or where you're working? What's giving you that sense of security? Because we've got the Six of Swords as well, which shows a transition towards more calm. And I don't know if this is an actual move to a new home, possibly. Seven of Wands in the past, needing to fight or to stand up for the changes that are necessary for you to give you that sense of security. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. What's the Karma Dharma, dear Spirit, for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. So we've got Virgo, we've got Scorpio, we've got Leo, more than likely, Aries, possibly Taurus, and Air. Could be Gemini, could be Aquarius. Seven of Swords is more the Aquarian energy. We've got the Fool, so you've got a brand new cycle that you are beginning, that you are on the verge of taking. This could be an emotional, mental, physical. Now we see Uranus here, my dear friends, Uranus. Uranus is going to connect with the North Node very soon in the sign of Taurus. So great changes, unexpected tower moments, bright ideas, ingenious thoughts, breaking free from anything that's been holding you back, holding you. That's a good one. Mercury is still retrograde as I'm doing your reading. It hasn't been an easy one at all, my dear friends. Right now, as I'm doing your reading, Mercury is on Algol. So dark thoughts, fears, trying to overcome or find an ingenious way, or need to make a decision how to move forward and get away from the poison and find healing. Let's see what's going on in matters of love for Libra. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Ace of Pentacles. A lot of the signs got this in the love department. So there's new stable relationships that are beginning, that are forming. Relationships have been going through a lot, and it's been really difficult for many people, because relationships that haven't been working out are now being taken away. They're wasting away. They're like going down the drain. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, stable, long term, possibly. The offer is here. healing begins. 6 of Swords. And I did speak to a possible house move, and the Ace of Pentacles can be that. So you're transitioning to a more serene place, new home, new area, new relationship. Taking the lead. 3 of Wands. Taking the lead. We know that the Queen of Wands is a leader as well as the Emperor. But I don't like the energies around the Emperor. So for many of you, I feel as though this could be a new love relationship or someone that you've known from the past. Now, the Fool is a journey. It's a physical. It's a karmic, right? It's a fated new cycle that you're in. So which means, obviously, that it's a time of risk. It's a time of cardinal fire. Aries. Aries is where the action is going on right now. And dear Libra, as I said, Aries for you is your relationship house. So someone is now going to have the courage to take the lead. 3 of Wands can also speak to you dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance, or that you're just waiting on your ships to come in. I don't know if you're waiting on someone to return. Someone that didn't have the courage to do that before, was not taking the lead. Now, Libra, you work well when you're in harmony, in relationships. So that's when you feel happy. But even though you're an air sign, which is more masculine, Libra is ruled by Venus, which is more feminine as well. So you are a cardinal sign, which speaks to changes, but I feel that it's as though you're waiting for someone to take the lead for you. Maybe you've been waiting and now you're not going to wait anymore. You're going to be more courageous. You're looking for that balance and that harmony possibly. What's at the bottom? And we've got Aquarius and heal. Are you leaving in Aquarius? Are you, and the star, right? Healing, hope, social media, connecting with others on social media. Let's see what else we've got for you. These are the astrology reading cards. Let's see what the energies are like. I will be taking a couple more tarot cards on this spread, and then we'll be taking a message from Spirit, and we'll be extending this where we take a lot more cards. So if it resonates for you and you're wanting more clarity, you can go to the extended. Let's see for Libra in the month of June. The 3rd house, your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. The 3rd house, and I notice the stars here as well. The 3rd house is the natural house of Gemini. So Gemini's decisions, yes, your neighborhood, collaborating within a small group, needing to make decision, being curious, a lot of communication. It can speak to social media as well. A lot of written, spoken things pertaining to Gemini 3rd house. It also rules siblings and relatives, uncles and aunts. So remember, the 3rd house is naturally ruled by Mercury. So with Mercury retrograde now and in a difficult position at the beginning of the month, Mercury is going direct on the 3rd, going on to the 4th, and then Saturn moving through Aquarius, which is sort of holding us back, will turn retrograde. So it'll be more like there'll be more leeway for change and the ability to move forward. But decisions are very important. Decisions, yes, very important at this time. Let's see what the wisdom of the oracle wants to advise for Libra, please, Spirit. Libra. What's beneath here? We've got the Ace of Cups, love abounds. So once you clear your space, right, and the star can also speak to a wish, which is at a physical distance. Futuristic energies with Aquarius, but also having to deal with with Saturn, who is transiting through Aquarius, which does not open up the doors unless Saturn, which now Saturn is going to go retrograde and give us a few months of breathing space. Remember that Aquarius is also challenged, the area of Aquarius, with these eclipses. And the challenge is to let go of the old and move towards the new, which is Uranus. Uranus also rules Aquarius. So what is the advice for Libra in June? Community. Wow. And you know, the third house also speaks to community. Community is like camaraderie, like the Three of Cups for me. So it's a number 8, which again speaks to the Strength card. Have a look. I'm going to read it for you. Community is like camaraderie and also help coming through from people that are your tribe or that are close to you. And we see that with the Three of Cups as well. Let's see what number 8 reads for you. Belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. I don't know if you're changing your community, so that could speak to you as well. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership is in the group provides a sense of belonging, a kingship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. And Gemini is also primary education, dear friends. So some of you may be going back to school, maybe brushing up on your skills. If you are going through a divorce and you need to stand on your own 2 feet, maybe you're studying something to give you the ability to move forward in your life. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. So there's an affiliation, there's some sort of togetherness, and there's support here, which I like to see for you. Let's take 3 Lenormand and see what's going on before I take more tarot. What's going on in the month of June, generally speaking, for Libra? So you are learning something. Someone's gonna, I don't know, this could also speak to, there's going to be a moment of crisis and judgment. Someone in your community, someone that is part of your tribe, may bring you some information. You're going to learn something about some sneaky energies here, which is going to, this is what's going to put you in the position of taking leadership, let's say, and doing things on your own, right? Standing tall and knowing your worth, obviously. We've got the anchor, which can speak to anchoring, but it can also speak to some sort of a commitment, some sort of a security. We've got the lily here, which can speak to a purifying of a relationship, a past connection, things to do with ethics. It's also a very strong sexual energy as well, but it also brings you wisdom. There is something to do with wisdom, sexuality, ethics. See, there is the whip. There is the whip. And it's a number 11, which 11 speaks to justice, right? And the whip speaks to conflict. Let's take another card on that. And we've got the key. The key is this portal that is going to open up. Yeah, your community information coming from others. There could be anxiety, there could be stress, there could be gossip. This is social media. This is news coming in. This is worry. And it's got something to do with your stability. But you've got the key. And the key speaks to an open wound. It can also speak to possibilities, achievements, revelations. It's Venus in Taurus. It's something long-lasting. You've got something long-lasting here. A new home, a new relationship. We'll take a couple of tarot cards. With the anchor here and the lily, it can speak to a secretive connection with someone that's married or being stuck on someone, a spiritual connection, being stuck, news that's coming in that gives you a sense of security, even though it's going to put you in the driver's seat. It can be some conflict and difficulties. It can put you in a bit of a difficult position, but you will find a way to resolve matters. It's like new paths are opening up for you. Let's look at that Three of Cups. Ace of Wands. The light comes on. An ace, a potential desire. It's on the table. What are you going to do with it? This is desire, this is passion, this is the ability to create. If this is a project or a business, there's some sort of a good idea that's coming to you. What's that Eight of Swords about? Yeah, some blockages, maybe also creative mental blockages with Mercury retrograding. You've been holding yourself back. You want to start something. With Mercury moving direct, great potentials here. And you receive the power. The power is within you. The power of the mind, the intelligence, the logic of the magician. It's like the stars are aligning to give you a sense of empowerment. Let's look at the Emperor for a moment. Seven of Pentacles, something that you've been invested in. Seven of Pentacles, 7 years, 7 months. Being stuck, looking at your investments. Is it worth investing anymore with this Emperor? Seven of Swords. We've got the Four of Swords. So there has been heartbreak here, obviously. Potential separation or legalities. Even if this is a partnership, maybe they've stolen from you. If you were partnered up with this Emperor, we see disappointments here. Seven of Swords is the thief. And the Four of Swords, we've got 7 and 4 is 11. Justice will prevail here. We'll give you the information. You're going to have to sleep on it or meditate on what you're going to do. Big time for decisions, dilemmas here. I want to take one card on the Judgment. And we've got the Knight of Swords. Look at the sword. It's pointing. The sword is pointing towards the Emperor, dear friends. Some harsh realities, truths, information coming through which can lead you to legalities. Remember the Ace of Swords that showed up for you. And the Moon can also speak to deception. Let's look at this. It does speak to the general energy, right? And we've got the King of Pentacles. Is this a new connection? We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Now, for many of you, the Emperor can be the same person as the King of Pentacles. This won't be the same for all of you, though. All right, so what's at the bottom? We've got Seven of Cups. Things being up in the air. Lots of choices, maybe deception. King of Pentacles could be a father. Same with the Emperor here. King of Pentacles, someone stable, long-term. We'll see in the extended, my dear friends. I want to thank you so much for sharing your precious time with me. Love and light to all of you. Those of you that will join me on the extended, I will see you there. Happy June. My love to all of you. Ta-da.